the strumming lesson that I have been working my ass off on. And I don't know why this one is giving me such trouble. I think it's because it's the C chord. And I am having a big problem with the C chord. I'm having a really big problem with the C chord that I'm trying to play. So I'm hoping that I can get things going here. Am I live? Am I showing that I'm live? Okay. I'm showing that I'm live on Twitch. So we're going to get out the guitar. And we're going to work on the 4th strumming lesson. Alright. Let me get my guitar case down. Get YouTube open. There we go. Let's get this lying down. So yeah, there's I don't know what it is about the C chord, but it just fucks me up. And I think that's partially why I'm having trouble with this particular strumming lesson, because the pattern itself is not hard, but I am just having trouble with it. Which pick do I want? I want this pick. Okay. Oop, sorry guitar. Sorry desk. Okay. Put that down. Get the chat open. There we go. I'm got chat open over there. We'll get Twitch chat open over here.
Okay, I'll put click queue on the second monitor. Okay, the queue is open.
There. We're not gonna let Screenshare issues take us away and get us screwed up. We're not doing that. Right. Now let's get the earbuds out so we can hear the guitar without there being an echo. Okay. Ow. Okay. So, let's go back to the YouTube channel. Luckily, you guys don't have to see this to hear what I'm hearing. So, let's take a look at this 4th lesson here. I have been working on this for like the last 2 weeks, and I swear it is just because of the stupid C chord. So first, let's make sure the guitar is still in tune. that A string. That A string's a little bit off. That's better. Okay, we're good. I love how quick this guitar is, easy to tune, and it stays in tune mostly. Okay.
Yeah, this is part 4 of my guitar strumming basics video series.
Let's hope we can finish this freaking lesson
we talked
today.
about combining two 4-beat patterns together to create 8-beat patterns. And the reason why we do that is because when we're playing a song, we don't want to play the same strum pattern exactly the same throughout the song. It gets a little boring. We want to be able to change up the strum at certain moments, especially like at the end of a line, at the end of a verse, to create a sense of drama. And so a good way to practice that is to practice combining 2 4-beat patterns. Now, it got me thinking that there are also 2 really common 8-beat patterns that everyone should know. They're great for a whole bunch of songs. I always teach this pattern when I teach, for example, a song Into the Mystic by Van Morrison, which is a great song. And I find that these 2 strum patterns are particularly challenging as well because they have a whole bunch of empty swings.
That's what's fucking.
Empty swings are challenging because when
That's
the brain
what-
says to the arm,
That is what is screwing with me. All the empty swings. I keep playing this lesson and working on this lesson, and it's the empty swings that are messing me up big time. Like I always, like, I'm trying really hard to keep my hand moving, and I always fuck it up. Always. So I think that's what's keeping me stuck on this part.
don't make a sound, what happens is often the arm will stop.
Yep.
But of course, if you've watched the other previous videos, you'll know that we never want the arm to stop when we're strumming. We always want the arm to keep moving. We just needed to miss the strings, right? So these strums have a lot of empty swings right after beat 1, so they're really good examples of that and great ones to practice. So because they're quite long patterns, what we're going to do is we're going to break them down a little, and I'm just going to give you the first 2 strums of this first 8-beat pattern. And I'm going to use a C chord. It sounds like this. So you'll notice I have all those empty swings there, right? I had an up, down, up, empty swing.
Up, down.
It's like this.
So,
Right?
so he had a what?
It's like those empty swings there, right? I had an up, down, up, empty swing. It's like this.
Wow. So he had up, down, up. So he had up, down, up. What? So up, down, up. But how did he do it so fast?
And I'm going to use a C chord. It sounds like this. So you'll notice I have all those empty swings there, right? I had an up, down, up, empty swing. It's like this. Right? Okay. So I'm going to count you in, and you're going to try that with me, and make sure your arm keeps moving the whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If you've got that, now what we're going to do is we are going to add...
I think I finally just figured it out. So it's... So... Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. That's what I was doing wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, I have been doing this for 2 fucking weeks. I've been on the same lesson. Up, up, down.
a down up to this pattern.
Oh, God.
Okay? So it'll sound like...
Ah! So down, up. Oh, okay. So we're going to actually strike the strings. We're just going to continue the pattern.
We are going to add a down up to this pattern. Okay? So it'll sound like... One thing you can do is just get the sound of that in your head. It's ba, 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 ba.
So you're gonna go strike, miss. So oops. Fuck, that's hard. Okay, hold on. See, I've been fucking with this for 2 weeks. Off stream. So nope. Okay. Down. Ah! Why does he have to use C? Damn it. Okay, we're gonna try G for now to get this pattern right. There we go. That is the pattern, but why can I not do it with C? Why? What is it about C that, is it just because the fingering is hard for me? I don't understand why I'm having so much trouble with the C chord. I shouldn't be. Hey, tailed feature! Why am I having such a hard time with the goddamn C chord? Why? Why is this happening to me? Okay. We did it. We did it. Let's see if we can do it along with the guy. Let's pick up the pick. Get the fingers positioned.
A lot of students like to just hear it and then replicate it, remembering to make sure that your arm direction is correct. It's... Okay, so I'm going to count you in. You can do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now what we add to that is we add the opposite. We're going to add an up, down.
What?
So that pattern so far is...
What?
Okay, so... we add to that is we add the opposite. We're going to add an up, down. So that pattern so far is...
Oh.
Okay. Add an up, down. So that pattern so far is... Okay. So I'll count you in. You can try it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
God damn it.
Okay. So I'll count you in. You can try it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
I fucked it up.
Time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope. I'm striking the strings again.
Alright. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope. Let's try it without, and then we'll try it again. So it's nope. 1. Okay. God damn it. No, it's up, down, not down, up. Fuck! Play it right. Okay, let's try with the G again. One. Wait. So it's no, what is it? What's the pattern? See, I keep fucking this up.
Okay, 4. Alright, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'm doing it wrong.
2, 3, 4. Okay, if you can make it that far, you can. Time.
We're gonna try it again.
1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4.
We're gonna try this part again.
4. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
we got
now
that.
what we add to that is we add the opposite. We're going to add an up down. So that pattern so far is. Okay, so I'll count you in. You can try it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going too fast.
Okay, if you can make it that far, you can get to the end because the end is actually pretty easy.
I'm making
what we're going
it
to
too
add
fast.
is a down, up, down, up. So we're finishing this 8-beat pattern with every beat. Down, up, down, up. Every beat that's left, right? So the whole thing will be. Alright.
Wait.
Let's try it together. Right? So the whole thing will be.
Oh.
Let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Down, up, down, up, down, up, down,
Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope. Screwed up.
Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Down, up, down,
Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you've got that, now what we have
Let's
to do
try
is we
one
have
more
to loop
time
the pattern.
because I don't have that.
Let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
Okay, if you've got that,
There we go. Oh, let's try one more time without, and then yeah. Oops. Ah. Why is this so hard to play?
Thursday. Welcome to live chat. Open to Mark Miller. What is going on here?
What is going on here? This is me trying to relearn my guitar. That is what is going on here. Because in the daytime, I do just chatting streams. And my screen share for video was not working. So I'm doing guitar learning instead of not streaming at all. Yeah, you're right. Good idea. I can always slow it down. It is a YouTube video. Because I'm trying to relearn like strumming patterns and proper picking. Because strangely enough, when I learned guitar in high school, the teacher never taught us that. I don't know why. He was just like, here are some guitars. Here's how to do some chords. Now we're going to learn songs. He didn't teach us proper picking. He didn't teach us anything, which was really funny because he was actually like a jazz guitar and bass player. So he really should have known to teach us picking and stuff. So I don't know why he didn't, but oh well. He didn't. So I'm doing it now. On this beautiful guitar that Pink Hollow got me for my anniversary years ago, for our anniversary, and I just let sit for a criminally long period of time. So now I'm not doing that anymore. I broke it. No, I didn't break it. I just paused it. Okay.
Now what we have to do is we have to loop the pattern.
Oh God.
Since this pattern ends with a down, up, down, up, we know that the next B1 comes right away. It's the very next down.
Down,
right?
up, down,
so
up,
I'm going to play
down,
it twice
up,
in a row
down,
just so you can
up,
hear
down,
it. It sounds
up,
like...
Down, down,
Pretty nice pattern. Okay, so I'll count you in. You can join me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. I did it.
Got that. Now we'll try 4 in a row.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very good.
I fucking did it.
Now, if you need more work on that, just rewind the video a bit, practice it a bunch of times. If you feel like you've got it, let's try the second strum pattern.
I'm gonna do it one more time.
I'll count you in. You can.
I'm gonna do it one more time just to make sure because I don't want to go too fast.
Join me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If you've got that, now we'll try 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, if you need more work on that, just
I
rewind the
did
video a
it.
bit, practice it a bunch of times.
That's better. No MK for you. No MK is tonight. MK is always at night. MK, the combat hour is always at night. And thank you for pointing out that I was worried about hitting the low E-tailed feature, because As soon as you did, I focused on not focusing on that, and I was fine. So thank you for that. Like, seriously, thank you for that tailed feature. Holy shit. Thank you, tailed feature. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for that note or the tip about the E. Thank you so much. You rock. Have a good day at work, tailed. Okay. That means looping. We're almost at the end of this video, which means that we might be able to move on to the next lesson, which finally after 2 weeks.
If you feel like you've got it, let's try the second strum pattern of this video. So this is also an 8-beat pattern, and it's almost exactly the same, except the ending isn't down, up, down, up. It has fewer strums. It's more sparse. It just has down, down, up at the end.
Oh.
So we don't need to break it down that much. I'm just going to play the whole thing. So have a listen. It's...
Oh.
So at the end, instead of...
So down, up, down, up, down, up, oops. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Ah. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. That's what it is.
Down, up, down, up. It's just down, down, up. Okay, so we'll try one together. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Yes.
Now we're going to loop it, and again, since this ends with a down, down, up, beat one's going to come right away, right? So I'll count you in. We're going to try to do 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, really good.
Yes,
So
yes,
that's part 4 of the
yes!
video series. Next up, I think we have waltz strums, because so far in all these videos,
I'm doing
I've
good.
only done 4-beat patterns, 8-beat
Doing
patterns.
very well,
but there
Mark.
are quite a number of songs that we will be playing waltz and
waltz
waltzes
patterns.
3-4 times. So 3.
That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, Mark. I'm learning Tanya Goro now. I've got Ashra Serena under my belt. So that's going on, and I've got...
Mark Miller, I think add emotes button. Mark Miller, I think H's sounds a lot. Mark Miller, I think H's sounds a lot different than yours. Mark Miller, I think H's sounds a lot different than yours. Button.
You think his sounds a lot different than mine?
How are you, by the way?
His is an acoustic.
Add emotes button.
I'm using an electric. That's why they sound different. But yeah, they do definitely sound different, because his is hollow bodied. Mine is a custom Epiphone Les Paul Pro. So it's definitely going to sound different. Let's see if I can... Yes, okay. Let's go to our next video in the list. Let's go back. What I've done is I've put his videos in the oldest. And I'm gonna, after this stream is uploaded, I will put the link to this guy's channel in the description. It's called Guitar Lessons Vancouver. And I'm not sure if he's from Vancouver, Washington or Vancouver, BC. But I really like this guy. I really, really like this guy. This guy is really, really, really good. And he's very descriptive. I find that really, really helpful as a blind person. Guitar Strumming Basics Part 5. Okay. We are going to I'm going to hit the be right back screen because my dumbass didn't go pee before I started this. And my coffee is finished. So I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom and then we'll learn some waltz beats. So give me a moment. I'm going to mute the mic. And I'll be back. Right, we're back. There we go. We're back. We have returned. Okay. Let's get ready for waltz beats. Ugh. Those are actually fun on the piano too, so let's see what they're like on the guitar. I've never actually done a waltz beat on the guitar. We're gonna start this lesson together, guys. This is one, because literally I was stuck on that lesson until Tailed Feature said, "You're worried about the E," and he was right. God takes another guitar player to pop in and be like, "Don't worry about that." Okay, here we go.
This is part 5 of my guitar strumming video series. In this episode, we are going to look at waltz strums. Now, with these patterns, the pulse or the rhythm of the song is divided into groups of 3.
Yeah.
So as a good example of a song like that, you could have a listen to, something like "Hide Your Love Away" by the Beatles is a good one. So we're going to do a couple of 3-beat patterns, and then at the end we're going to do a 6-beat pattern. All right, so here is the first 3-beat pattern. It sounds like this. Okay, it's pretty easy. It's just down, down, up, down. And you'll notice that if we count that out, 1 and 2 and 3 and is divided into group of 3, right? Has a very different feel. Because you get a strong beat every 3 beats. So I'm going to count you in and we're going to try this pattern just once, okay? And because now we're counting in a waltz, I'm only going to count to 3. So it'll be 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Now, if we loop this pattern, we'll get this sound. So every beat 1, you want to make sure that you're stressing it just a little bit louder so that we have that waltz feel to it, right? Okay, so we're going to try 4 of these in a row, and I'm going to count you in. 1, 2, 3. Easy. Let's try that again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's try that without him for a second. There we go. I can even switch between chords.
Pink Halo, Mark Miller. Is it electric? Button.
Is it electric? Yes.
Pink Halo, the driving aid moderator. Her telecaustic sounded like the guy played, but unfortunately, Mark Miller. Oh, button. Pink Halo, the driving aid moderator. If I can figure out the capture card, it will sound like this. Button. Mark Miller. I think H's sounds a lot different than you. Pink Mark Miller. Is it electric? Button.
Yes.
Pink Halo, the driving aid moderator. The last call was not just an anniversary gift, but it was to replace the 2 guitars we had pawned previously for his food years before. But Pink Halo, the driving aid moderator. The thing she's playing right now, yes. Button. Mark Miller. Oh, cool. Button. Pink Halo, the driving aid moderator. Shitty party, she can't play music on the intermission anymore because we've been claimed too many times. Button.
Yeah.
Addy modes.
I can't do music anymore because there's like a claim all the time, and maybe if I can get good enough, I can record some music to play. You know what I mean? Ugh. Okay, let's try this with the waltz pattern again. Down, down, oops. Down, 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 down. Oh, I don't like switching. Perfect. Okay, what does he have for us
Here
next?
is the second waltz pattern that we're going to do in this video. It's going to sound like this. It's kind of the opposite because now we're starting
Down,
with the down,
up, down, down.
Okay? So it's down, up, down, down. Okay, so I'm going to count you in, and I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now
Down,
we're going to
down,
loop it,
down.
right? It'll be...
Okay.
Alright, so you can try that with me. 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Okay. Now, last...
Let's try that again. Oops. Like it.
Mark Miller. Dang it. Button. Pink Halo, the driving aid moderator. Shitty party, she can't play.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Last 3-beat pattern we're gonna do. It sounds like this. Alright, so at the end you have a down up
So
now. You've got down, down, up. Alright?
Wait.
So
So it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Okay.
let's just do one of those patterns together. I'm gonna count you in. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Alright,
Let's try
do it
again.
3. Alright, do it again. 1, 2, 3. Good. If you've got that, let's loop it 4 times in a row. 1, 2, 3.
Let's try again.
Okay. Loop it 4 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, sometimes we have songs that are in 6/8, which, if you know how to read standard notation, basically means you've got 6/8 notes.
Yep.
But if you don't know how to read standard notation, it doesn't really matter. Basically, you just have a pulse of 6, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you might ask, what is the difference? Well, not that much. It's more about where the stress is. When we have 3/4 waltz, there's a pretty strong stress every beat 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. With 6/8, you get a pretty strong beat on 1 and not as strong a beat halfway through. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 4 might be a little bit more stressed, it might not, it depends on the song. A really good example, a song like that is House of the Rising Sun is a good example. Norwegian Wood, I think, is in 6/8, if we want to stick with the Beatles references. Now, House of the Rising Sun has a picking pattern, but you could also play it with a really nice strum pattern that sounds like this. Think of that as two different 3-beat strum patterns in a row. The first one being, and the second one being the simplest ever. Right? And then put them together.
Oh, that's
Okay.
easy.
So now, if we're playing 6/8 and I count you in, I'm going to count to 6. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's easy.
Okay. We'll try to loop it now. Let's do 4 in a row. A minor chord, by the way, I'm playing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, so far in this video series, we haven't really been changing.
I feel happy. Oh, so happy. Oh. Why is it that when I'm off stream and I'm trying to learn this shit, it just doesn't stick? And then I get online and it just works. I don't understand this, but okay. Whatever. We'll work with it. We'll go with it. Let's see here.
Changing chords at all. Here's an opportunity to try out a song on your own. You could try House of the Rising Sun because it starts on A minor, C, D, F,
Ooh.
A minor, C, E, and if you apply that 6/8 strum to it, it would be. that's a good song to practice your 6/8 strums. And that's pretty much it.
Except how do you do an F chord? Is that a bar chord? How the fuck? I can't remember how to do an F chord now. Oh. How do you do an F bar chord? Fuck! How do you do an F chord?
Mark Miller. Dang it. Addie Mode.
How the fuck do you do an F chord? I don't want to celebrate the accordion, Google. I want to learn how do you play an F chord on the guitar. I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay. Middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. Okay. Ring finger on the 3rd fret of the... Okay. I just want to learn how to play the guitar, the F chord. How long is that?
G'day guys, my name's Dave Tran from Guitar Zero to Hero, and
Oh,
in
God.
this lesson I'm going to be teaching you how to finally play the F chord. This is the most dreaded chord for every single beginner out there.
Yeah,
But I'm going to teach
I've
you
never
4
gotten
different
it.
ways of playing this chord, starting from the easiest version up to the dreaded F bar chord. So let's start with the easiest way of playing the F chord. We're going to start with our ring finger, place that on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. Middle finger will go on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your index finger will go on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. We're going to be muting every other string here, so we're only going to be strumming these 3 strings. Your 1st string, 6th and 5th string are all going to be muted. And that's the easiest way possible of playing an F chord. Now the next F chord that you can play, which is probably more common and more acceptable, is building off that easiest F that we just had. So
Okay.
with all our fingers in that position, our index finger is actually going to bar the 1st fret for the 2nd and 1st strings. So you're going to push that down for both strings.
Okay.
And from the 4th string we have... And that is the second easiest way to play an F chord, and probably more common than that first one we learnt as well. The
Okay,
third
let's
way
try
we can
that.
play an F, which starts to sound
Stop.
a bit fuller, is by
Stop.
taking out...
Talking. Okay, let's try that. So we're gonna do both the first, and then we gotta put our ring finger there. Hold on. And then our That's a little better.
our ring finger and moving that up to the 3rd fret of the 5th string.
What?
And with our pinky now up to the 3rd fret is by taking our ring finger, which starts to sound a bit fuller, is by taking our ring finger and moving that up to the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And with our pinky now, we're going to replace where our ring finger originally was and put that on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. So we have... And that's the third easiest way to play the F chord. We're going to not hit the 6th string, it's just the 5th string onwards. And we're still barring that 1st fret at 2nd and 1st strings. Finally, we
Okay, I
have
like
the
that one the
hardest
best.
way of playing the F, and the one that all
I like this one the best. Ah! Fuck!
Mark Miller. Addy mode. Pink Halo the driving ape moderator. Shitty part. Mark Addy modes. Close. But all one.
Why is this so hard? Okay. Oops. Too far. Why is this so fucking hard?
All messages. Close. Mark check. Mark Miller. Dang it. Button.
This is fucking. Why does
all
the F chord
beginners
suck?
dread, but you need to learn how to play this. I can't stress this enough. It is so important because it's going to form the basis of every other bar chord that you're going to play in the future. So from our last position that we had, we'll just now take our index finger and we'll place it across the whole first fret. So now the 6th string will be hit on the 1st fret. The 2nd and 1st strings will also be hitting the 1st fret. Now strength wise, it's really important that your thumb is behind the fretboard here because it's going to make it easier to clamp down this index finger onto the 1st fret. Now one little trick for this bar chord is the fact that you don't actually need to push down on every single string with this index finger. What are the main strings we need to ring out? Well, it's the 6th string, the 2nd string, and the 1st string. So that means you can really just only apply pressure down the bottom here and apply pressure up at the top by just sort of curling your finger in a bit more when you're pushing down. And that way,
Fuck,
you're
that
only
hurts.
hitting the notes that really matter. And the F chord will sound fairly nice without you having to strain by pushing every single finger down. Just concentrate on that.
Now, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna fucking...
Series, we haven't really been changing chords at all. Here's an opportunity to try out a song on your own. You could try House of the Rising Sun because it starts on A minor, C, D, F, A minor.
Let's just try this, the 6/8 loop.
Now, House of the Rising Sun has a picking pattern, but you could also play it with a really nice strum pattern that sounds like this. You could think of that as two different 3-beat strum patterns in a row. The first one being, and the second one being the simplest ever. Right? And then put them together.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
not ready for F
So
chord
now,
yet.
if you're playing 6/8 and I count you in,
I got-
I'm gonna
my
count to
fingers
6.
aren't
So I
strong
go
enough
1,
yet.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We'll try to loop it now. Let's do 4 in a row. A minor chord, by the way, I'm playing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay,
Nice.
pretty good. Now, so far in this video series, we haven't really been changing chords at all. Here's an opportunity to try out a song on your own. You could try House of the Rising Sun because it starts on A minor, C, D,
Shit.
F, A minor, C, E, and
How
if
the
you
fuck
apply
do
that
I
6/8
do
strum
D again?
to it, it would be.
I can't remember how to do a D chord. Shit. There we go. All right.
Pink Halo the Driving Game Moderator. Add emotes. Button.
This is... Let's see what we can do with the next lesson. Why does this feel like... I need to just do this. That's it. I'm making a video every day, putting it up on the paid page like we talked about. Because apparently I can't learn without doing this in front of the camera because it just doesn't go the right way I want it to. No. Because I'll try this offline and it just fucking... I just don't get it. Okay. Where is there a part 6? Let's see. How do I do... They've got some guitar licks. What was I looking for here? Essential guitar lessons. Ooh, yes.
All right, so this is part 2 of
Pentatonic
my Essential
shapes.
Guitar Lessons series. These videos address all the kinds of stuff that I find myself teaching in my lessons here in Vancouver all the time, and it's really important stuff. If you're playing electric guitar, if you want to play in a band, or if you just want to play for fun even and just expand what you know how to do, and then this is stuff that everybody needs to go through. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about how to play the pentatonic scale on the entire fretboard. A lot of students will come to me, you know, and they know how to play their standard A minor pentatonic or whatever
I
key, but
don't.
they know how to play one shape. And they have what I call I call this method the one shape and guess method. The one shape and guess method works like this. They can play this shape, and then as soon as they try to move around the fretboard more, they're really just guessing at what the next note should be based on kind of the sound. Now, that kind of works, but you probably can imagine that the one shape and guess method ends up with a lot of wonky notes every now and then, right?
Probably.
Because as you're guessing your way around the fretboard, well, sometimes you're going to guess wrong. Of course, we don't want to have to guess when we're playing a solo, especially when we're improvising, right? We want to know exactly where that note is that we need. We want to know what it's going to sound like before we play it. At the very least, we want to be able to move around the fretboard without guessing at all, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you how to solve that problem forevermore. Now, this takes time. So keep this in mind. This is one short video on something that should probably take you 3, 5, 6 months to actually achieve.
So
But
this
that's
is-
okay. I'm going to give you the
I'm gonna bookmark this video, and I'm probably gonna do this one as my constant
method,
practice.
and if you
then.
keep up with it, believe me, you can do it. All my other students have done it, so you can do it too. So let's talk about how I approach the minor pentatonic scale shapes. Let's take the key of A. So here at the 5th fret, on my bottom string, of course, I have an A note. Now my method works like this. For each root, I have 2 pentatonic shapes that stem from it. shall we say. So we know, you probably know this one. If you don't, let's just review it quickly. This is A minor pentatonic from the root, and I call this a first finger shape. I call it a first finger shape because my first finger's on the root, right? And I'm gonna go like this: 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Now,
What does that even mean?
let's just review it quickly. This is A minor pentatonic from the root, and I call this a first finger shape. I call it a first finger shape because my first finger's on the root, right? And I'm gonna go like this: 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8.
So,
One, if you don't, let's just review it quickly. This is
the
A minor
frets.
pentatonic from the
5.
root, and I call this a first finger shape. I call it a first
7.
finger shape because my first finger's on the root, right? And I'm gonna go like this: 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. I'm gonna go like that shape: 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8.
So 5. What? Okay, now he's not being very descriptive.
1:16 p.m. One set. Mark Miller. Check message. Mark Miller. Happy votes.
Now is where I'm getting just so 5.
And I call this a first finger shape. I call it a first finger shape because my first finger's on the root, right? And I'm gonna go like this: 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. And if you don't, I have 2
5,
pentatonic shapes
8,
that
5, 7, 5, 8,
stem
5,
from it,
8,
shall we
5.
say. So we know, you probably know this one. If you don't, let's just review it quickly. This is A minor pentatonic from the root, and I call this a first finger shape. I call it a first finger shape because my first finger's on the root, right? And I'm gonna go like this: 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Now, if you don't know that shape very well, practice that over and over and over and over again, up and down all the time. You gotta have that shape so stuck
I
to
see.
5, 8, 5. My first finger's on the root, right? And I'm gonna go like this: 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7.
I
5,
see how it
7,
works
5,
now.
8, 5, 8. Now, if you don't know that shape very well, 7, 5, 8 shape because
So, okay. Oops. I figured it out. Let's try that again. Let's see if I did it right.
my first finger's on the root, right? And I'm gonna go like this: 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Fingers on the root, right? And then they're going to go like this. 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Now, if you don't know that shape very well, practice that over and over and over and over again, up and down all the time. You got to have that shape so stuck in your mind that you'll never forget it. You'll be dreaming about it at night.
So that's, okay, we're just going to work on that now. That's what we're going to work on. That's the first thing we're just going to spend time working on. Let's try this. Oops. Reaching too far. 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 8. 5, 7, 5, 8. No, it's 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 5, 8, 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5. Whew, this is hard. Hard, but more rewarding than piano scales. Oops. That's hard. That is hard. But it's not that, like, it's hard, but it's rewarding more than piano scales are for some reason. All right, we're gonna do this for a few more minutes, and then let's see here. 5, 8, 5, 8, 5. This is gonna take a while to go slow, or to go fast. Fucking hard.
Add emotes. Mark Miller. Dang it. Pink Halo the Drawing. Add emote. Close. Alt 1.
That is some tricky shit. The pentatonic minor, A minor shape, that's... Wow.
All messages. Mark Miller. Pink Halo the Mark Miller.
That is hard, hard, hard. Alright, we're gonna do a couple more runs. We're gonna do it one time. We're not stopping till we get one perfect run. Nope. Again. fucking right. Finally.
Mark Miller. Pink Halo the Dragon 8 moderator. Her telecaustic sounded like the gun. Mark Miller.
Finally.
The Dragon 8 moderator. Shitty party she can't. Pink Halo the Dragon 8 moderator. Just a heads up, you're on your own to at least 6. One of the idiots completely forgot about one that's got to go to Schomburg. Button. Add emotes.
That's okay, sweetie. I'll get dinner figured out and everything. Okay. Let's try to do one more run of this successfully and then we'll kill it. Ah. All right.
Pink Halo the Dragon 8 moderator. Just a heads up, add emotes.
Got it. And I'm gonna play that. That's gonna be my practice, my main practice, that pentatonic scale for a good long time, because that's gonna be bases for solos and stuff, like he said. So, but I think, thank you for watching. I'm sorry about the screen share bullshit. Ninja, get out of there. You dick. Anyway, we'll do a double question period tomorrow. I will make sure that the computer gets shut off properly so that there is a fresh screen share. I think that was the problem. That the computer, that I didn't shut off the computer and it didn't, and the screen share was not fresh and it was capturing stuff that was, even if I closed it and tried to reopen it, it was still just capturing from yesterday, and I think that was the problem. So I will make sure that it's closed and we'll reopen it and have a fresh screen share tomorrow. I apologize for the ridiculousness, but we will carry on, and tonight will be the combat hour, and I think T-Blaze is having some combat exhibitions, so I'm gonna try to get in there. So we're gonna do that and push for Combat League for Demigod. Don't forget about tomorrow being Friday Fight Nights, where I'll be working on Tanya and hoping for fights with viewers. And I hope you guys enjoyed the guitar playing. I will be back on Twitch and YouTube tonight for the combat hour. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. I will see you tonight. Bye, guys.